The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Beautiful. Sounds good.
Good Thursday morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Mary Tribe 55 plus couples only. My name is Mrs. Linda Sam, and I'm here with my husband, Mr. Tony Sam, and we are co-hosts along with our partners,
Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens,
Jeanette Marie Owens.
and we are the Mary Tribe 55 plus couples only. This is our podcast, and it is our Candid Conversations with Couples. And this is our relaunch, and we are bringing it to you every Thursday at 11 a.m. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We'll be coming on all of those channels. Please share us out with your friends and families for couples who are 55 plus only. Yes, we're being very particular because we are a specific audience. We are a tribe of couples who are mature, who are enjoying the other side of life. We are excited about it, and we want to make sure that all of our friends and family be as excited as we are. Right, Roscoe and Jeanette?
Right.
Amen. That's right. Ain't it right, Tony?
Show you right.
So this morning, all we're doing is a candid conversation with couples is talking, helping other couples to glean through our lives, what we're dealing with. Maybe what we're dealing with could help somebody else who thinks that being married. Today is our anniversary. We're actually 1 year married today.
Happy anniversary.
We're excited about that we've made it, y'all, 1 year during a very difficult time during COVID.
Wow.
So we've had to be sheltered in together during this time, really getting to know each other.
Hello. How are you?
So because I am the busybody outside of the house, it was very difficult for us to hunker down during this COVID. For me, I'm just speaking for me, because as a couple, you always have to remain in your own voice. Speak for yourself. You can't speak for your husband. You can't speak for it. You
learned something early in the there you go.
Yes. And so the first month of being in COVID in March, changing my office from being in a studio to being now at home, in, as you can tell, in our own home studio. That was difficult for me. And so we're just wanting to know for you guys, when we hunkered down in March, what was it like for you guys?
For me, it was great, but I had to learn Zoom. I had to learn how to Zoom, and that's good. I've learned a lot more technology. I think the whole country, the whole world learned more about technology because we had to get online and stay inside.
That's true.
Now, Roscoe is up to date on all of the technology. He was doing everything already, Zoom, but I wasn't, so.
Pretty much you too, honey.
Yeah, it looks like Jeanette and I are in the same bag there.
Yeah. I had to grow in that area. And then we have a high schooler too. So I had to learn.
Yeah, blessed to have a granddaughter.
Yeah, blessed to have our granddaughter.
A student, honor roll. I got to shout that out. You know what I mean? A student, honor roll, especially in pandemic, because a lot of the kids are having a major, first of all, a lot of the world is having a major difficulty with this change. So if you haven't come to a real understanding of who you are and you're growing into who you are, this thing threw you for a loop. So these kids are failing, you know. And so, you know, when God gives you a blessing, he said, well, I'm going to send you a granddaughter, and then things are going to change, and the family's going to get even tighter and closer. And one thing I love about my wife, she from family, 100. You know, I'm the one, but you got 99 on family. It's all good,
right.
all the time. You know, I said, baby, if that make you happy, I know that's cool, because then I can do my thing. Because if you're not happy, my thing is off the hook, gone, I'm stopped. You know, so once you begin to understand that, you know, you guys are amazing, because in order to infuse that with all the changes, and I know you're a Marine, always a Marine, and this, that, and the other, you run hard like I do, you know, this, that, and the other, but what we have been blessed, you, Linda, and myself, is with partners that appreciate and love who we are and allow us to be who we are, because we do the same thing.
Right. And so we have been coping, as it came up on the screen, how we're coping, just being able to appreciate. When you said the word appreciate, that has been the word of the month for us.
Yeah.
Appreciating being with each other. Then, you know, because a lot of my friends who are married, when pandemic hit in March, by April, they were already talking about going to the divorce court.
Yeah.
They were talking about, who is this I married? And they had been married for many years. But because they weren't in the same house at the same time all the time, they didn't know. They had fallen out of love with their partner. They didn't know who this person was who was always traveling all
I
the
don't
time.
know you. Who are you?
You know, and so
One thing I do say quite often, maybe not as often as when we started this pandemic, is, why are you here? Why are you home?
because you weren't used to it, right?
I would say the problem right now is that you're home. So you need to find something. I'm already home all the time. You know, I already have a routine. So,
And that's true, Jeanette. And that's what couples was finding themselves having a difficult to adjust to. You can't kick them out of the house. We're on a stay-at-home order. Go find you a room in the house to be for you. Now, our situation, because we're in a one-bedroom, it became difficult. So we got a dining room, we got the bedroom, kitchen, and a living room.
Where's the attic and the basement?
Right. We have none of those. No garage, no convert. And so my friends, as we started having these conversations, started talking about how they converted their homes and cordoned it off and made their own separate spaces so that they can at least coexist.
coexist, right? Right.
Because it was difficult. How do you coexist in a home with somebody you don't know that you married to? That became a conversation, girl.
You have to use what you have to achieve what you desire, and that is, it's patience in the process. Because my wife will say something to me I'm not particularly agreeable to, and I will say something to her that's not agreeable to. But I learned how to, you know, I don't bite my tongue because it hurts. I just shut up. You know. So the point is patience in the process, and give yourself space, even though there is no space. It's like they say, they can lock somebody up in jail. But they said, well, look here, you can lock my body up, but you can't take my mind.
Correct.
So there's the same sentiment. It's like, hey, you know, you will not block my mind from loving my wife and, you know, doing the right things and this, that, and the other, you know. So that means I had to get a little bit handy, do things around the house, put up the lights, do this, that, and the other.
Busy all the time. Always.
But I enjoy God giving me the energy to do what I want to do.
That's true.
But as couples, you know, it's, and I'm gonna give this appreciation to you and Taco, because you walk in Leimert Park often. People need to see that. It's not what we say to other couples is what we do as mentors. And mentors is only modeling. We're consistently modeling what, you know, I've had the opportunity to model for several of our granddaughters that we were blessed to be able to assist them and they assist us in learning and coming together as they were moving through their educational process. So, and then I made a mistake. I said one day, I said, oh, this is the last one. Then I had to apologize. I said, well, how come this is going to be the last one? I'm going to be here till I'm 100, so maybe we got some great grand. So some of these, see, we had granddaughters. They're grand. All of them grand. And some of them grand in their own style, too. But we got great sons, great grandsons. See, they're going to be great men.
Three of them.
All of them. They said, we're going to save that generation because we're going to give you some great men. But they're going to be great boys and great babies, first of all. So then, you know, give me some time to watch them be great.
May I say that you guys, your wedding was beautiful, beautiful. Linda, you looked gorgeous. You too, sir, but you looked gorgeous.
I was gorgeous?
Yeah.
I want to be gorgeous.
Beautiful wedding you guys had. So
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being there, really.
Yes, and it's
Virtually.
1 year actually today that we have been married, and I'm sure the Facebook is going to be flooding with the memories of our anniversary, our wedding.
Well, you know what? The picture that comes on standard for you is from that beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yes.
The picture of you and Tony, which is a great picture too, by the way.
Is.
You know.
Thank you so much. It has been
I've been complimenting Tony too much. You know, I mean, I don't want to get a big head. They know he went to the same Southern League schools. You know, once they tell me I'm great, oh yeah.
Hang on to it.
That's right. That's right.
But actually, yes, that 1 year anniversary is here, and we look forward to many, many more. You guys have been married for a while, so you are able to help couples who are more mature in their marriage.
Yes, you're an inspiration.
Whereas we would be the host and the couple to help the newlyweds to be able to give them some advice as to how you going to continue to cope in being with COVID. This is our new way of being. There's no way to go around it. We have to now start thinking about keeping our couples married during this COVID, because divorce is not an option. It's not an option. You might as well close the door and realize that you're going to be in this marriage. You're going to get comfortable, reacquainted with the person that you love. You said I do too over 20 years ago. Yeah.
Not only that, because this is going to last till July, you know, all up into, you know, for a while, a good while. So it's going to change everything. So the change of everything is that, you know, the fact that I didn't know you, now it's brought us so close together that I ain't gonna never leave you. Because now I understand why we got married. I was out there, you know, it was cool.
Well, there were so many escapes we could do. We just jump in the car and go do what we do. You know, well, you can't, everything's closed. You can't really escape like that anymore. So even more so, you're together trying to figure out something. What are you going to do together? So used to jumping in the car and going where we go and doing what we do. I know that's what we do. I'm the kid person. You know, I'm always headed to the grandkid, and we're going to Knott's Berry Farm, Magic Mountain, Raging Waters. We're going to all these things, and we can't go to these things. We can't even see them.
Correct.
So it's such a big change.
So are you guys holding any family Zooms, like on a weekly basis, consistently gathering?
We want to. We do school, and then Roscoe has several things he does. But no, we have not hooked up the family on Zoom. We just had a family conference call. And we talked about, well, we need to see each other now because we're old fashioned. So we would do conference call. you know, where you
Right.
call in and everybody's on the phone, everybody hears everybody's voice. But we just realized the other day on the last conference call, we could see each other. Let's try to.
You know,
Do Zoom.
that sounds like a next move. You know, Mary Tribe 55, Zoom couples only, and see how many couples we can get on the Zoom. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
the tribe Zoom. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, call everybody up. Hey, come on the Zoom.
Absolutely.
Book an appointment to be on our show.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Bring some advertising with you. Bring your cash app with you.
That is so true. And we can hold conferences and we
Yeah,
can hold
everything. You know,
online therapy couples right here on Zoom. Before my mom passed recently, I created a weekly Thursday night Zoom for my family. And it was their way from all, I have over, 143 nieces and nephews. When I tell you I have over 143, my mother's 8 kids created 143.
Wow.
And so I created, we was able to we had to hunker down. I sent out a message on Facebook and said, we're going to get on Zoom every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Whoever get on, whoever don't. This is your way to see and talk to your grandmother because you can't, some of y'all in Vegas, y'all all over the place. Get on the screen, talk to her. It's recorded. We'll keep it. It'll be forever. And that's something that families can do now. Married couples can create this family atmosphere with their family because they can't see them. Create a weekly schedule that you stick to, that you're going to have lunch or dinner or coffee or breakfast, and make it a tradition. Because we don't know how long we have here, but we do know we can fill in that space and time currently. So I suggest that to all couples to create that space on Zoom. I'm a Zoomologist because of being with this Zoom.
I'm going to learn how to do it because we canceled the 2020 family reunion. We just had a conference call and we canceled 2021. And that's when we realized, you know what? We have to get together on Zoom because we're not going to see each other. We're all in different states. So I'm going to work on that.
Yeah, that would be something that, as each show, Roscoe, you and I, we're going to start trying to figure out how, when we bring the couples on, how do we encourage them to build this lasting, lifelong marriage through bringing their family in and keeping their legacies going. Because we don't know how long we're going to be in this situation, but we can make the best of it.
What I was going to say was, I'm going to say, it was my son that brought your name up a long time ago, and you told him, I already met Roscoe, but my mom, I was blah 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 all over the place. But when I really met you was when you were doing the event for no, it was not Dal Scott. It was your first event that you did, and I came
Buddy Collette.
honoring Buddy Collette, and when I went there and I saw that, I saw your dedication, your expediency. I said, this sister got something going on, and I'm over here with Dal Scott McDuff with the Jamming Foundation. I'm saying, wait a minute. Plus, I was, like Jeanette said, I'm flying in the wind all the time. I said, well, I was kind of tired of being front runner. I said, well, can we hook up? And I jump right behind you, say living legend, whatever you call it. I'm with that.
That was the most wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Years,
yeah.
Living legend. Because most of them are gone now. And they got arranged to have them honored as they maybe had never been
consistently
in their lives.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
So
that's that work that we're doing, and we're going to continue doing that work even as the married tribe. We're going to just be able to incorporate more married couples into the honoring. Because
Mikhail Majid, he's I'm just using that particular name, but he's a living legend, and he's married, and he's over 55, and those are the people that I'm going after to come and join. It's like what you was talking about with Fritz. Stephen Foster, who's also over 55 and married, and it's like, what do? You bless the folks that are close around you so they can bless some more, and then it just keeps going on outward. And together we build such a awesome network of awesome tribe. We just didn't call them tribe at that time. We call it's a different thing. But from what you did with John B. Williams and his wife, which I really enjoyed that particular interview that was on as you began Married Tribe 55 plus couples only.
Right. And so we have our tribe already built in.
Yes.
So now we're just going to start scheduling all of them to come on our platform and be a part of this.
That's right.
We don't have to really go outside of our tribe to have our interviews. And we'll just start lining them up. Like you said, we got Fritz, we got Steven, we got James Janice. It's so many of them that are married that we would love to entertain. And for them that's out there that will be looking at this, yes, we're talking about you. We want you to be on our show. We want you to come on like you see us here. You're going to be in the comforts of your own home. It's not like you're going to a studio or anything. And you're going to come and be a part of our show. Talk about your marriage. Talk about your successes.
Exactly.
And definitely build this community. We are a community now. Yes, we still have our jazz and blues legends thing going on, but we married, y'all. We are married. So, and we plan on staying married. So the bulk of our conversations gonna be around music and marriage.
That's right. I'm gonna give you three things. It's always about the marriage because we the tribe. So it's music, art, and therapy, because the aspect of staying together is you have to. My wife taught me a lesson because I said something stupid, and she straightened me out. I ain't gonna say what I said was stupid, but I began to find something. So I found that washing dishes in warm water was therapeutic to me. So I got in this habit of washing dishes for therapy. It's like we got a washing machine. You can put it in there, but I can't do it that way. I have to get my hands in the water and wash the dishes. By the time I'm through washing the dishes, I done had a therapy session which cost $100. Shit, I done paid myself. You know what I mean? So it's finding what relaxes you in that, what you say, in that space where we ain't got but 2 or 3 rooms. We'll find a closet and then, hook yourself up and then come on back out, whatever it is. So it's finding that energy that is therapeutic for togetherness, and as you started, as we all start the day with God first, once you understand that first breath is a gift for today, and hopefully, you get another gift tomorrow, because I'm always looking for my presents. So, we just enjoy life with God's blessing. That's what we do. And I'm
absolutely. And with that, we have some great sponsors that have been helping us with this show. We'd love to hear from them, and we'll be coming right back with you with more conversations, candid conversations with couples. Right back at you guys.
There you go.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Kijana Owens. I am the CEO and founder of Success Express Market Solutions. Just wanted to come in just for a second and share with you the passion in which we feel about creating opportunities for business owners, entrepreneurs, new startups. You need that branding that pops. You're on virtual seminars and workshops all the time, but what's your brand say about you? Does your background represent you? Does your brand represent you? That's the way you want it to represent you. That's what we're here for. Our business is cultivating more business for businesses, and we're committed to that very thing. Listen, connect with us at successexpressmktg.com. That's successexpressmktg.com. Contact us at 909-686-1698. That's 909-686-1698. I am Kijana Owens, and I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to helping you and your business succeed. Let's make your brand pop.
Thank you for those great sponsor announcements.
Yes.
Good job, Keith.
Yeah, it was good job.
Very good.
Good job, all of us.
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes,
May I
ma'am.
have co-designed the artwork for Mary Tribe 55?
Your logo.
The couples, the logo. Did you design it, Linda?
Yes, me and my pastor. My
Beautiful.
pastor, Mark Robaugh, is an amazing pastor who is doing graphics and computer work at the young, ripe age of 86.
Really?
I mean, he does all of our church programs, all of our bulletins, everything. And we were brainstorming when I thought about starting the show, and he was like, well, you know, maybe something like a heart with representing couples. And then I said, oh, yeah. And then we went on Google and we searched it and we looked for it. And then he said, well, then you can put the name in the middle of it. So it always represents the married tribe, 55 plus couples only. And girl, I shopped it and went out there and found
Great.
a person to
Beautiful.
put it together. And we now have branded t-shirts. We're going to have caps. We're going to have masks. We're going to do all of the branding for us so that we can represent when we come to our retreats and our conferences and our weekend getaways.
When you can get away.
We're going to have some weekend getaways here.
80 years old, and he's 80 years old. Those are goals right there.
Yes, he is amazing. So he helped us to design our logo.
Yeah, he's 80 plus.
That was a good question.
Yeah,
I haven't even asked it, and I've seen the logo, and I know when there's
I just
printed
love it.
down,
It's
and
just so creative.
It is very, very much so.
It says everything right there. It's beautiful.
Everything in your heart.
well, we've come to our end of our show. This is a 30-minute conversation that we'll be having on a weekly basis. So we definitely want our friends and family to tune in, to share our show out. When you see it on Facebook, please feel free to share it out. You never know who it may resonate with. And my husband, being a vocalist, will always be able to, he'll take us out on this particular show, but we'll be able to invite our friends. We have lots of musical friends who will be able to come on and use the platform to take us out in song.
Yeah, take us out in song.
Great production, just an acapella bar two.
Acapella,
Acapella,
not low.
low, la.
Potato, tomato, all
Yeah.
that.
But we hope you will join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. on all of our social media platforms. Thank you for joining us today, Jeanette and Roscoe. It has been our pleasure.
You know,
to inaugurate our husbands and wives with us on this show as we transition next week as being the host and co-host of the show with our new guest. So, honey, take us away.
All righty, I'll take you
Thank
away.
you.
Okay, now
He's what who did he sing with?
I sing with Roscoe.
My husband was a former Delphonic.
There you
and
go.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
I want to know that. Yeah, go on with your bad self.
All right. Well, I usually do R&B, but today, since it's nearing Christmas, I thought I'd do a Christmas themed song.
Okay.
Something that was originally done by my mentor, Nat King Cole, who I've always loved and always wanted to pattern myself after. I love the way he carried himself, the way he dressed, the way he was in life. And I always wanted to pattern myself after him. But anyway, a little thing called Chestnuts. It's called the Christmas song, but I always call it Chestnuts. But anyway, it goes a little bit like this. Help me out, Roscoe. Join in, buddy. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
Yes.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. Folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Roscoe's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to y'all.
You know, I was helping you out by doing what I do in the Jazz Zone. Get to the stage and get out the way.
Get out the way. No, you join in, buddy, anytime.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's my get out the way join. Let you do your thing, man. You Delphonics. I'm loving it, and thank you for all of the past years that I've been able to enjoy the work that you laid down. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys again for tuning in to Mary Tribe 55 Plus Couples Only, our weekly podcast every Thursday at 11 a.m. I am your host, Linda Sam, with my co-host, Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens. We will bring you back another episode next week.
Hasta luego. Hasta luego.
Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great morning.